Happy Friday, people! Beautiful people. I had to come with the Friday because I am like so happy it's Friday. Okay, and you all probably are too, are you? Okay. Yes, we are ending the week with an all-new episode of Point of View. Sunset, Ree, and Willie are here with us to jump into today's topics. Yeah. What, Willie? Already. Coming up on today's show, it's only the first week back to school and the drama is already real, okay? From teachers accused of drugging students, yes, to educators showing up in, well, let's just say, maybe perhaps less than professional outfits. It'll be your opinion. Stay tuned to find out what's next. And plus later, now I'm all crazy. Okay. Plus later, we're coming right back with Girlfriend's Guide and Unpopular Opinion. So come on in and join the discussion because you're watching POV. Parents, you need to hear this, okay? It's only the first week of school, and this story is a reminder to pay attention if something feels off with your child. Less than a year ago in Texas, not Florida this time, so that's a good thing, but don't get too comfortable. A preschool teacher allegedly handed out sleepy time stickers to students. Stickers the teacher reportedly used during nap time. One mom says when she picked up her 4-year-old, the little girl told her, "It's sleeping stickers." That's the sticker. That sticker is believed to have contained melatonin, a hormone that affects sleep. Now, the melatonin is natural, but I don't think I'm going to feel pretty good about hearing my child being given a sticker with anything in it or any drug, period, without my knowledge.
Correct. And you say that this happened last year?
Yeah, this happened less than a year ago.
They literally would have just been getting me off the teacher right now today.
Like, are you crazy, teacher?
Absolutely not.
No, I just think it's super crazy that you're there to get education and you're putting my child to sleep. Absolutely not. Under no circumstances should a teacher be responsible for putting your child to sleep. You don't know if that child is taking medication at home.
Right.
Some children have ADHD that they have to be on Adderall, right? And there's so many other factors that go into it. I think that's very dangerous, and there should have been very harsh repercussions for that.
I agree.
It's like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you that you would think that that would be okay?
It's the fact your job as a teacher, you're not the nurse.
Right.
So who are you?
But what if the student never told the mom that
That's
it was
what I'm
happening?
saying.
Now what?
Well, I think I saw it when the mom actually discovered. One of the kids had like 4 or 5 stickers on them.
You see what I'm saying?
See what
That's
I'm saying?
insane. Now you're drugging kids.
Yeah. But a lot today goes on with, I know kids can be a little active, but what I would say is the teachers are getting tired in the classrooms because they feel like they're not getting paid.
Pay the teachers more.
Right. They feel like they're not getting paid. So they were like, well,
yeah.
I'm not going to do too much work. So you go on to sleep. And then when it's time to wake you up, I'll wake you on up.
We give them melatonin at home, you know. I'm not saying we don't give them melatonin, but what I'm saying is it shouldn't be left to the teachers. But I do think that we need to pay the teachers more because they're exhausted.
Well,
they don't get paid. They have to get supplies for their own classroom.
That's ridiculous.
These people are overworked and underpaid.
But yet they all claim to, the politicians claim to care about education.
No, they don't.
And the children.
Stop it.
What?
Stop it. No,
They don't care about nobody but themselves.
Yeah.
We know that.
We know
but,
that.
okay, you said they had on more than one sticker. I'm just stuck on what if, he had on 5 of these stickers and then he died?
Yeah.
Because he didn't got too much sleep on them.
Well, even though melatonin is natural, too much melatonin is very dangerous.
Yes.
As you get older, your body gets used to it, and it tries to have to find more and more. That's why I believe people. Then you start getting into real drugs because now you're trying to find that next thing to make you feel what you felt with melatonin. Yeah. So I think you're just raising little drug baby.
Oh no!
You just go way far.
Right.
So did she get charged?
I don't know. Did she get charged?
I hope she got charged.
I don't work with her.
I did not read she got charged with it. I think I read that nothing really occurred, you know, or that she was even reprimanded.
Nobody pressed the issue.
You know,
That's
one
the problem.
pressed it, yeah.
I'm going to the president.
Yeah, we're having a problem
About mine.
Yeah.
The letter.
Okay, we still in school with this one. Earlier this week, we talked about how much the dress code for students has changed. But what about for teachers, okay? One viral video of a so-called teacher baddie, which she calls herself, has the internet divided. She's getting backlash for her classroom attire, with commenters calling it inappropriate. So, what do you think? Is this outfit crossing the line for the classroom, or are people just doing too much?
Cry me a river.
Let me say
Go
this.
ahead.
The person recording it is also wearing the same similar thing. It's her friend. They actually dress the same way. So let me tell you what it is. You probably got some saggy white women that don't have a good body, and they're jealous that she got all the body. So, you know.
I gotta. Tag me.
You in.
Tag
Go
me
ahead.
and listen, I'm over it. I am so over it. It happens in the school systems, in corporate. I'm so over it. There's no way for us to hide our
That's
shape.
what I was gonna
Black
say.
women are already disproportionately, you know, shaped more than white women. That's the thing. So to even say what's professional, what's not, she's fully clothed.
Yeah.
She is going past her knees.
Yes.
And she's dressed appropriately, and it's professional. Whether if she was slick back, ain't had no booty, nothing going on, then we would not have the same sentiments.
Correct.
I think it's just crazy that we keep shining light on that, and I do think a big majority of that is because our community, we tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
We shine the light on that a lot.
Let's
I
be
will say
honest.
that.
A few decades ago, the white people were having big booty black women naked as circus shows.
Okay.
So
Let 'em
now,
know
now,
the
it's,
Barton
now
bag.
it's inappropriate. Back
Right.
then, you were back there paying coins to go watch a booty.
You know, I literally
true.
agree with y'all 75%. Okay?
Oh, 75%.
I'm gonna call a spade a spade. That outfit, yes, she is fully covered, but with that material of the skirt, I know that material of the skirt. I used to get that when I used to want to go to the club. I get it. So I know that material is thin and it's gonna make your butt look a certain way, and it may jiggle and all. You have not. This is serious. This is just serious. Then you have some kids who will look at the butt.
They
while
can
the
look
shape
at it
shaping.
regardless, though.
Correct, but you can honestly,
what is she-
it is a way to not have it look so
I
great.
think it's pushing it too far because
distraction.
we can't control that. I've worn baggy clothes to work and I still was sexually assaulted.
Wow.
There is no amount of what you're gonna wear, how covered you are, that's gonna change a man, a woman, anybody from looking.
Well,
It's
you
just
know
how
why?
we're
Because-
gonna. It's
because
what
lust.
we shine on. It's
Yeah.
what we shine the light on.
Well, I think-
she didn't have to be on camera,
No.
right?
She didn't.
Nothing had to be. It's because we shine the light on all this
Correct.
sexual activity,
Correct.
and
Yeah.
we're lusting over people all the time. That is why it's a conversation.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the cameras, we didn't have nothing, this would be a normal day. And
It
it's
would,
just,
yeah.
I'm over that. I'm really over it.
And how long
that's
she been
what-
teaching? She probably been year after year. You know,
Like I was teaching too, and I had the same problem. I'm like,
But-
yo, it don't matter what I wear.
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have this issue.
She got body. She got
Yeah,
body.
she do
and
got body.
And there's no way she's going to be able to cover that up. What's she supposed to wear? Paper bag?
slacks.
and they don't make clothes.
And what? That body's still not going to show?
It
I mean,
is.
it's gonna show, but it's not gonna look so good.
So it won't.
They're
It won't look so good.
They're still gonna put a camera to her face and still gonna say what they're
If she
guess what?
came in a burqa,
This is my
they'd
thing.
have a problem
She
with that.
knew that this was probably be the backlash, right? So why would you and your friend even do that? That's the problem that I have with us. Why would you do this
That's
when
what
you
she
know
said,
what
yeah.
comes with
That's
this?
why I said that.
Why
right?
do
It's
that?
the
Yeah.
accountability.
We put
Correct.
too much
didn't have to
focus on
record
it.
You can't-
that.
yeah, you
didn't
have to
do all
record
of
that.
I agree with
Just
that.
be the
part.
teacher.
I think what bothers me is that, you know, she has this outfit on, which she's all covered. There's nothing she could do to cover that body up. That lady has curves.
Yeah,
and
she has
looks
curves.
great.
Yeah.
Right? But
For Soul Cafe.
I'm sorry?
For
Oh
Soul
my
Cafe.
God.
Oh my gosh. Come on, Reed.
For Soul Cafe. I'm
A
serious
white
though.
t-shirt and a khaki is Soul Cafe, sis.
No,
Come on.
I'm talking about that material of the skirt.
I'm
that
trying
material,
so
and I'm trying so hard.
But what is she
Call a
supposed to
spade a
wear?
spade. I'm saying the
No.
material of the skirt. That
I
is a
have
thin.
skirts like
that
that,
is a
and they're
thin,
thick, and
thin.
it's still. I'm gonna wear
skirt.
one.
If
for
she
you next
wore
week. I got
pants,
you. Don't worry about it.
She, was she
I'm
gonna wear a
sorry.
sweatsuit?
No,
Even
don't
wearing a
even worry about it.
sweatsuit not gonna cover
Y'all
that
trying to
body
play
up.
oblivious. Y'all
No,
know
I'm
what I'm
not
talking
playing
about.
oblivious.
The
Y'all
only
know
thing that bothers me is she's around teenage boys.
Correct.
That's what bothers
so what?
me.
Come on now, teenage.
So they're
boys.
Oh
teenage-
my God!
and they're
Most
going
of the
to
time,
look.
you got
I
your
can
mamas
say-
out there
I was
with
about to
crop
say,
tops on,
it don't matter.
twerking and
Listen,
flopping on OnlyFans and
I
sucking
was
toes and
teaching-
fingers, and then you worried about your
Sucking
couple
toes and
kids
fingers.
I was
out there.
teaching at a middle school, and the way these kids were talking, you would have
Yeah.
thought they were growner than me.
I've seen
I don't even
myself,
use certain
yeah.
verbiage in my language, and
Yeah.
these kids were grown. It don't matter what we do. The home raises the kids. So
Yeah.
when they come to
Okay.
that school, they're, you know what I mean? They acting like they're grown adults. It don't matter what you
Right.
do. You look good,
Yeah.
the kids are gonna come.
Well,
I mentored in Miami, and then when I tell you those boys, if they could, they were going probably in the back during the break with the teachers.
Oh,
Because I'm trying to tell you
Willie,
Well,
I'm
if we
just
want to
telling
go
like
there,
it
go,
is.
if we want to go there, go look up the statistics of white women that do that with the with the
Exactly.
students. Go ahead.
okay.
Okay.
That's why they come in
Okay.
there all looking fancy. Them young white ones out there because they done got. You know they say once they go black they don't come back.
man.
Those are the days, they're gone, that we had teachers that look just plain, honey. They're
Yeah.
busting out, honey. They got bodies and
I
you
don't
can't
want to look at the
hide.
librarian.
Yeah.
Are we holding, like, do you think she's being held to an unfair expectation? And I know you
do,
feel like
because
that.
I have been in the position where I've tried to change everything about me to
Yeah.
fit this forum,
Yeah.
and it still did not change
Yeah.
everything that happened to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, what do I do?
Right.
What do I do? I tried to
Correct.
hide it. I tried everything, and yet I was still given the same amount of attention,
Yeah.
the same amount of lust. It was still the same thing, and I didn't know what else to do. I felt like I was just put in a box, and nobody
Wow.
was helping me out.
What about the
Yeah.
freedom to express yourself as a teacher? You know, we express ourselves through the way we dress.
That's fine. I just think it still needs to be professional, in which
Yeah.
that's why I say it's still professional to me, because they don't even make clothes for us. You know how
Yeah.
hard it is for us to even find stuff that, you know, fits us or stuff that makes us feel good.
Yeah.
So when we find that and then we're still being told, oh, but your curves can't show, oh, but it's like, what can we do about it? Damn,
Well,
we,
y'all-
we do, damn if we not.
Yeah, I know. Well, we have to take a quick commercial break, but don't you go anywhere. Girlfriend's Guide and Unpopular Opinion is coming up right after this. Stay tuned. You're watching POV. Hello, social media family. Glad you are tuned in. Thank you for joining us. Here is the question for today. What's a profession that gets a lot of hate for just doing their job?
I would say police, but that's a lie.
Because
Next.
they're not necessarily doing their job.
Pest
No.
control.
Pest control.
Control.
What?
Who gives them a hard time?
Right. Where'd you
Willie, pest
Because that be,
control?
yes, I've had pest control come to my house and
Really?
they're too nosy.
You are
Oh, my
just-
goodness.
Willie, now you
What you
making
do?
it personal. We talking
Oh,
about
my
in general.
gosh.
Nobody is going at pest control.
No,
Relax.
no, I take it back. Maintenance man, right?
What?
So you have certain people know that they need something fixed.
Yes.
The maintenance man in their house, then they'll call the office and be like, why was somebody in my house? You the one who made the complaint. Well, I wasn't home. So what you want us to do? You don't get home after 5, we off at 5. What would you like for us to do?
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna take it a little broad. I think customer service reps get a lot of bad
Yes.
reps, and they are not the CEO. They following
Right.
the guidelines and the rules. I was one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was one. And when I tell you, there's so many times where I had to walk somebody through the conversation, and I'm just hearing them just get irate, and I'm like, I'm so sorry that you had to experience that. But unfortunately, I can't do nothing about it. But I understand what you're saying, and let me see if I could get my supervisor to see what we can do. We can't
Right.
do nothing. But just me doing that, put them at ease.
Yes.
Because I'm like, they experience so many people
That
just
deflates
cussing them
the
out, cussing them.
situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, dang, they didn't deserve that. They're not the CEO. They just following the SOP.
Right.
Y'all, we gonna get right back to the show. Come on in and watch it on the tube so y'all can see what we talking about, all right? Thank you for joining us. Welcome back. Now it's time to get into all things love, life, relationships, and everything in between. Let's get into Girlfriend's Guide. Okay, we came across a social media post that said this: My friend has 4 kids and wants to leave his family because he's unhappy with his wife and physically unattracted to her. He's willing to pay child support and everything. He just wants to be free. So here's the question. Is he a bad person?
No.
Okay.
I
Heard that right away.
No.
But,
Oh,
okay.
no. Okay.
What you say as the man?
You're right. Before I
No. So, can we see what she looked like? What's going on? Because, but I always say this. I used to tell this to the boys, and still do, the boys that I mentor, that you have to realize when you get in a marriage that things do change. And so you cannot expect her to be what was on the front of a magazine the entire duration of that lifespan of a marriage.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, sometimes when people have kids, 4 kids and stuff, they do lose their ability to take care of themselves. They feel like, I just got to take care of the kids, so they don't do things. They don't take care of their body, don't work out, they don't do nothing. And now he's like, wait, I know we got the kids. But, now I'm in the bedroom, I got to put on a paper bag over your head. That's
Wow.
so
Really?
And then just even to add, like you have some people that be in long relationships or whatever, not even a marriage, just comfortable with a person, and then they stop like keeping their self up. But say that the reason why somebody wanted you was because how you looked, and then just because you're comfortable, you feel like you don't have to do your hair, you feel like you have to dress up, nothing. It's like I can see how a person could lose interest, but it's like for him, it said that he's unhappy and losing interest. So it's like,
get out of that relationship, though. I just think we're individuals. No,
He's
for
unhappy
one,
with her
we are
physically.
individuals. We are here to experience a life, and we are experiences to each other.
Yeah.
I don't own you. You're not property. So if my time comes where I'm really unhappy and you really don't like me, unhand me. And so that's why when he said that he wants to detach himself from his family, give them child support, leave that woman alone. There's a man that's going to love her for who she is.
Yeah.
I do think if you are no longer attracted to a person, you have the right as an individual to say that I just want out. I think we just need to stop making it seem like, oh, we done got married, we don't got eyes to see no more. Oh, she's the most beautiful. Stop it. Because we are still lustful beings. As much as we try to run away from it, we can honor it and say, hey, I don't like that. Hey, I don't like that you X, Y, and Z. Help the situation. But I don't think he's wrong or a bad person just for expressing that.
Well, Son said the honest, and I agree with that, but I would say this. They done had 4 kids. So she done spread her legs open. He went in there multiple times to have them 4 kids. So she wasn't looking all that bad when you was sitting up there bang, banging, and she's moving all through that time.
That's fair.
You done got 4 kids. Now all of a sudden you done got
But that
pumped up.
that don't mean he signed a death row contract either to stay with the woman. I'm sorry, it's the truth.
No.
but if he signed
But
a
he did
contract
for
with that marriage,
for
you
the
do
rest of
say,
their life.
Yeah, but guess what?
if
He
he
said he's
cheat.
gonna pay child support. So what I'm saying is, why keep him in that marriage? He gonna make that woman turn into
What it
somebody
is-
she don't want to be.
He
And-
probably
and
done
they
found
lost
Maybe
two
she'll be glad, because maybe she tired of him
Thank
sucking the
you.
life out of her.
Thank you.
Honestly,
And that was a
that's
lot of the
probably what it
comments.
is.
He has sucked the life out this woman,
Right.
and she just can't find it in herself
And
anymore.
then he got a nerve talking about he don't like it.
I don't know what he look like.
That's okay.
No, what
What
probably
does he
happened?
look like?
What probably happened is she stopped sucking the life out of him. That's why he wanted to go somewhere else.
But you know
And
what?
I'm
That's
just
why
laying
I'm
on the
big
line.
on
Now this is a family show, Willie.
They don't know.
Now you
Only
can
the-
keep
only-
it clean. Oh my
That's
God,
why
Willie.
I'm big on individuality. You see what everybody here is saying. People say, oh, you get in a relationship. Oh, they love you. No, I'm sorry. Love don't go past lust. I don't care what nobody say.
Yes,
Hear
it
me
do.
out. No, it don't. Hear me out.
It's supposed to.
It's supposed to, but hear me out. This is why I'm big on individuality.
Yeah.
What do you feel about yourself?
Yeah.
Ask that woman if she really feels like she's into herself. If the answer is no, it's her problem, not a him problem. You have to make sure that as an individual that you see you feel good with you love on you, because the moment you stop doing that, that next individual will tell you, just like he said, I don't even love you no more after you done gave him 4 kids.
Pow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
take care of you, sis.
Yesterday on the show, someone said that, in that relationship, once she was out of it, she found herself.
Yeah.
She didn't realize how had been, or she allowed to be taken from
away.
her
Yeah.
in this relationship, that when she started smiling, she was like, wow, that's my smile.
Right.
Wow, look at me. And sometimes a person can truly, with their energy, and you're trying to work it out with them, suck the life out of you, where you don't have the emotional capacity or the energy to try to do anything better for yourself.
But that's why I
And
said
he's
she
sitting
needs to
there looking at
separate.
her,
Yeah.
and instead of him, because he's in a marriage, okay?
Yeah.
They're married. So he decided to get in this marriage and commit to life with her.
Yeah.
And it's his responsibility to find out what he can do to make this relationship better.
We don't know if he did.
We
don't know if he did. So that's why I got
right now, based on what we know, he's not doing. He hasn't done it.
He said,
He not done.
He
didn't do it.
solution. He
What
said,
do you
I will
mean?
give
I'ma give her
He
child
said
support.
she's not doing.
Listen.
Lord have mercy. All
But
these
according
men
to the
haters.
according to the comments that I read, they said, good, let him go.
Yes.
Let him have full
Yep.
custody of those kids.
Yep, give him
And he
kids.
said when she finally able to breathe, she'll blow up
Yep.
10 times.
Yep.
And she'll have the energy and emotional capacity to get herself looking better for another man.
Correct.
That's what they said in the
Agreed.
comments. I didn't say it. All right. So let's move on to the last segment for today. Let's get into unpopular opinions. So here's the update. William McNeil Jr., the man who recorded his run-in with police, went viral after footage showing officers punching and dragging him, punching him in the face. They smashed the window in his face, threw him on the ground, put his face in the ground, in that cement, and just bust his face all up. Okay, I had to add to it. All because he questioned why he was being pulled over and that he wanted to see their supervisor. Turns out the Florida officer will not face charges. No surprise, Florida. So was he just doing his job, or was this straight up excessive force?
Straight up excessive
Like,
force.
stop it. It's getting exhausting. We are not our ancestors, by the way. Try the right one, please. Because it's getting to the point where it's like, who is holding these people accountable?
Nobody.
Like-
And it was a fact, it was a black brother that was standing there with them, and he did absolutely
all
nothing.
He participated.
All
Yeah.
kinfolk and kinfolk. We
Don't you
already
know?
knew this. Some people can't go.
It's
all right?
the fact that the man, the boy that was in the car, he wasn't even disrespectful.
Nope.
Only thing he asked was why, and can you call like your supervisor?
Yes.
They bust this man window, they bust his face, they did all of that for
they
no reason. Even when he's getting punched, he's still not
still
being
kept it
Now,
disrespectful.
y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say.
I already know, Willie.
Please
Come on,
don't
let
make
know,
me do
'cause I'm
you.
ready.
Please.
Y'all not gonna like
I'm
what I'm
ready
about
for
to say.
you.
The-
What is
the-
Willie's
That's-
into
I'm
gaslighting.
ready.
Go ahead.
I'm ready.
The excessive force was wrong. However, the entirety of the video shows what actually
did see that.
happened.
I did.
And he was out of his vehicle. He got back in the vehicle and he closed the door. And as they said, show your hands. Now, so if you're an officer, black, white, or indifferent, and you don't know where them people's hands is, and you're going to say, so excessive force was wrong. The sheriff of that particular community is black.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Okay.
That don't mean nothing.
We already know, like you said.
Anywho.
It ain't kinfolk, that's
reclaim my
right.
time. So like I said,
Oh,
I just
boy.
think that we need to look at this overall.
Okay.
Whenever these things happen, the first thing we say is that something needs to be done.
Yes.
And I've always said that we need to advocate for external reviews and investigations into law enforcement. When I was running for Congress, I came with something called Policing Under Strategic Harmony, which would be an act that would come on the federal level to make it so that there's no internal investigation. That's the reason why he got off. Police officers have their own teams within their forces that investigate things like this. They need external reviews from peers and others, just like a jury, that says, let's look at this and do. And that's the reason why we keep seeing this happening to black and brown people, because we don't need it.
Agree, Willie.
you.
What you're saying
Really
should be
making up
a
things.
conversation that's being had without the cameras, without nobody, right? Because we have gotten to a point where we know these people are using excessive force. The conversation
Absolutely.
you're having needs to be in a boardroom where it's just us, not to the public. Because what that tells the public is when we're already ostracized as people who are excessive, that we use force, we're angry, it just disproportionately represents us in a bad way. So what you're saying is right, but this this is not what should be publicized. Because when I am not wrong, it's still going to be said that I was aggressive, that I was angry, that I was this and that I was that, right? Because the consequences don't change. These people are still acting the same way they do when you're not doing it, when you are doing it. So we don't need to have no more conversations about what we shouldn't be doing. That should be in-house. They don't need to be privy to us saying, hey, let me check you, that was wrong. When we get out there, we need to tell them, hey, when it comes to us, you don't need to act X, Y, and Z, because if they did not use excessive force, then we're going to come at you too. And that's what needs to happen. I'm just really over the conversation of us taking accountability. We've
all
done
the
that.
time.
Run for
All the
Congress, I'm going to
time.
vote for you.
Oh,
Thank you. You got my vote as
No,
well.
because seriously, whether we are in the wrong or not, we are still getting beat and killed.
Correct.
Because they say get out the car, then you're giving up your rights.
Yes.
Stay in the car, then you retain your rights.
It's
Either
like,
way,
God dang,
you're
you're
wrong
not
because
perfect.
they bust the windows open and snatched them
And
out of the
he's
car.
riding in a fishbowl. They said, let me see your hands. You can see clear as day.
Yeah.
No matter what
Right.
we do, we're not superhuman.
Right.
We still make mistakes. We're
I
still
always say that.
scared. How am I supposed to act when I'm scared? I don't know how I'm
Right.
to act with a gun to my
Literally.
face.
I always say they
Literally.
literally treat people like they're superheroes in a
yes.
movie. Yeah, you want to take everything and, well, that's all for today's episode. But before we go, we'll leave you with a quote. Define success on your own terms. Achieve it by your own rules. Anne Sweeney. And on that note, thank you for joining us on POV. You can catch us right here Monday through Friday, only on Afro TV. Bye for now. See you Monday.